Hello from cheatasia.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I would like to do a review on the Empire BT Dfender gun. This is actually my second review after doing a lot of shooting, tuning, and all that stuff with the gun. And I would like to tell you my thoughts on the BT Dfender. So as you can see right now, the gun is the same gun, but it looks very different with a smaller tank. I also changed the foregrip. Well, a lot of people were asking me, can you take off that little weird alien looking foregrip? So yeah, you can. It's just a little rail here, as you can see. Okay, it's the same kind of reefer rail thing. So I just snap on the rail cover, the rubbery cover right here, and this is a Magpul angle grip. So basically, I can hold the gun like that with the angle grip if I like, or I can just hold the gun with my finger on the rubber pad and shoot like that. Wow. Okay, so basically you can't take that thing off. For the tank option, I changed from a 48 CI to a 13 CI today, and I did a lot of shooting, and I would say the 13 CI is the way to go for most people. Why the 13 CI is good? Because it's so lightweight. It's small, it's lightweight, and you can carry the gun around like nothing. So it's very, very nice. And you get a lot of air, okay, in one tank. Really, no joke. Like you can use this thing to shoot over 120 rounds in high power. I'm not talking about paintball kind of power. I'm talking about shooting at the 28 to 30 joules mark that I tuned this gun to shoot. So with 6.2 grams breaker balls, we are seeing a high of 330 FPS and a low of about 300-ish FPS. So yeah, basically around the 28 to 30 joules mark in average. A lot of power. It's about the same power as my Tiberius T4.1, and that is amazing. For a few factors that you have to know, okay? If you're also the people who are looking after power, okay? This gun at high power, the sound is just like a normal, like a TIPX or a normal paintball marker at paintball kind of power. So like 12 to 14 joules, it's like that kind of power sound. It's very quiet, but then the sound here does not show the power. Like it's so quiet, but it is firing at the 30 joules max mark, and it's a lot of power. With the Tiberius T4.1, when I shoot at this kind of power, it's like a screaming loud. When you shoot, your ears will ring. It's like firing a .22 caliber firearm bullet indoor. It's very, very loud. So the Tiberius is super loud. This thing, super, super quiet. Air efficiency is really one of the best things because you can shoot a lot of shots in high power using the 13 CI tank. And when does it stop shooting? Well, when I look at the gauge on the Ninja tank, okay, when it stopped shooting, I was like looking at it and I was thinking, hey, how much air do I have left in this thing? And then when I look at it, okay, right here, when I look at the gauge, it's almost at zero because the gun only requires like for normal people, 200 PSI to operate. And I tuned this thing to shoot at 280 or 270-ish PSI. So a lot more air consumed. But if you're not shooting at that high power, you get a lot of shots. And your tank will keep giving you full power shots until it's lower pressure than this settings right here. So if your gun, okay, it's like mine, shooting at 280 PSI on this regulator on the gun, your tank can shoot until it is 879 PSI, and then it cannot give enough air for this thing anymore. Then it will stop your shoot instantly. So basically you get like all the full power shots until the point that you have less than 280 PSI on your tank, and then it will suddenly go weak shot, and then stop. Wow, that is a lot of shots, and then it will just stop shooting. It's instant, like very precise cut. Not like you keep on going down, 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 down. Not like that. It's like shooting high power, and then all of a sudden, boop, boop, 2 shots, and then it's dead. completely over. Wow, amazing. So air efficiency is like really amazing on this gun. The weight is very lightweight compared to a Tiberius. T4.1 is very lightweight. Even to the T9.1, this is very lightweight. Also, there's no hopper required, and just this gun alone, just like that, there are 200 balls inside. See, it's a built-in loader that is controlled by the battery and the motherboard. So basically, you turn on the gun and it will start feeding in the balls. Amazing shit. See? When I turn off the gun, it automatically unloads all the ball down. Okay? When you turn on the gun, it feeds the ball in. When you turn off the gun, it unloads all the balls down. And there's no way that there's going to be a jam in this thing. If you're not shooting paint, there's no way to jam. Basically, right now, I have been shooting it for a few days already, and non-stop doing shooting and lot of shooting. I have shot over 3,000 rounds already, and that is a lot of rounds I shot. But yeah, you see, it's a lot of air I use, and the gun never jammed, never failed. Never fired one empty air shot without any ammo inside. That is how crazy it is. Like, if the sensor of the gun, like inside here, cannot sense a ball in the breech, it will not fire. Even you try to press the trigger, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to go like that. Nothing's going to happen, okay? Until the point that your gun feeds the ball and the ball is inside the breech. You press the trigger, it'll go boom, like that. And then if it like run out of balls, it will just stop there. It's really cool. And when you keep pulling the trigger, it will keep rotating the wheel inside to try to find any balls around it and feed the balls into the ramp right here for the gun to fire. So you can see this thing does not waste any air. Not even one shot of air. You will not waste any air. And there's no magazines to change. All you need to do is, and then take a pot. That's it. You think that's crazy. And this thing is held together by magnetic force. Look at that. See? Two magnets, strong magnets is holding this in place. Extremely, extremely cool. Okay, so this is the good side of this thing. And changing firing modes, it's very easily done. You can even look right here at the light to see what kind of light it's shining. Purple, you know, is full auto. Okay. Yellow is burst mode, and then the orange is semi-auto. Green is safe, and then basically you can turn it off by it's unloading again. Wow, amazing, eh? So that's what it's so cool about. The barrel change, basically, it's a twisting style, so you just have to twist it out. And how to clean a gun? Okay, I'll demonstrate it once. How to clean the gun, okay? First is your barrel. You clean the barrel easily by, let me put the gun aside first. Okay. All you need to do is, there's the insert here, okay? I use this 0.68 insert. This is the best one for breaker balls and such. Okay, what you need to do is take silicone spray inside here. Spray inside here. Okay. That's all you need to do. Next, barrel swap. Basically, it's clean. Done. Look inside to see if it's clean or not. If it's not, you can keep doing it. No, just go like that. You don't need a lot of silicone spray, but basically, look around and see if any crap inside still. Sometimes it's not clean and you need to keep doing this a few times and it will do it. Okay. Right now I can see a little bit of crap around. Maybe that's from the rubber. Okay. So basically I am, okay, one more time. Ta-da! Hey, that's it. Okay, so I'm done. So basically that's all you need to do for this gun. Okay. I tried shooting with a totally gummed up barrel and there's no problem at all. You can see I taped up the portings. Okay, if you don't tape up the portings, it's going to be a little bit more quiet, but if you tape it up, it gives you more power. So I prefer the power. Okay? All you need to do is like that. It's not coming out, you see? It's very snugly held together in place by some kind of little rubbery detent or something. I don't know what it's called. Okay, it's just held there. Okay, now you put the thing back by screwing it back in. So basically, that's all you need to do to clean the barrel, and that is all it matters about the performance is the barrel. Okay, so screw tight, that's it. So people were asking, hey, what about the internals? Right here, you can take a piece of cloth, shove your hand in, and then rub around. But if you're not shooting paint or breaking anything, or accidentally putting something crappy inside, it's not going to affect it. You don't even need to do anything to clean inside. Right here, toolless disassembly. 1 pin and 2 pins. Okay, so you press the pins out with your fingers only. Okay, so you see I'm using my pinky. You see how loose it is. Okay, so it's very loose and very easy to do. And then on the other side, basically you just pick it out. Okay, there's a long and short one, very easy to distinguish. After that, okay, you see right here there's a little silver pin right here. There's one on the other side. You press those two down, and then you can pull this thing back. Okay, just a minute. That is hard to do on camera. There you go. Okay. Pull this back when you loosen up the thing. Okay. That's what's so good about it, because after you do that, you snap the thing back. It's not going to make your sight out of adjustment, so your zeroing will always be okay. Now inside here, this is the ramp. If you have anything jammed up, it's going to be there. And basically, there's no jam so far. No way your gun will jam anyway. So you take this out with your fingers, clean it up all you want. Right now it's still very clean after like a few thousand rounds. I didn't clean it yet. Nothing. Okay, very clean. And right here is the breech. You can see it. Okay, there's a hole right here. This is the breech. So basically that breech is where most of the paint, if you're shooting paint, that's where your paint can chop. Okay, so no chopping, whatever so far. Now I don't even shoot paint, so there's no chopping. Okay, so what you do is put the thing back like so. Okay, only one position will fit. You will not do it wrong. Now put the thing back. There's a little marking that you can see. So there's no way to get it wrong as well. Okay, there we go. And then push it forward. Once you get it in, there we go. So this thing snaps back into place. You take your pin, and there's a long and short one. Let me find the short one. Okay, whoa. Okay, short one should go on top. At the front. Yep. The long one goes at the back. Done. That's all you need to do. Wow, amazing, eh? So basically that's the BT Dfender. You do not have to do any more maintenance than this all the time. If you really need to grease the stuff inside, it's also very easy to do. You just need to lift up the whole unit inside. There's no screws, okay? Just lift up, and there goes all your bolts, your poppet and everything, and you just need to like re-grease or re-oil, whatever you need to do. It's very easy. Someone did it on YouTube already. Maybe I'll do that later on. But yeah, right now you can see the maintenance, okay, of the gun, the operation of the gun. Everything is very nice. The only thing you will not like is the battery that it uses. This is one of the biggest flaw I find about the gun. Okay, it's at the back, right here. There's this silver thingy. It's the same thing like the one we just pressed. So press and squeeze both sides while you pull the thing up. It gives me a little bit of time and patience. There you go. Slides off. Okay. That's what's inside. Okay, this is what I don't like about this gun. It's basically a battery case that holds 6 AA battery. And the gun came with a set of 6 alkaline energizer battery. Okay, for anyone who is shooting in the cold, I will say ditch the battery and buy the high grade Energizer lithium AA battery. Okay, Lithium will work in the cold weather. Alkaline, they do not work under a certain extreme cold temperature. So if you're like in Canada, you don't want your gun to fail in the cold, right? So change them to lithium battery if you shoot outside. If you shoot indoors, this is fine. One thing I don't like is if I break this thing by accident, or I lost it, or whatever damage happened to it, where can I buy one of these? I don't know. So I don't know where to buy one of these, and I try to put a 9-volt battery in there. It doesn't fit so far. So basically I run out of option, and I was like, shit. Okay, I need a spare part or something, you know, like this is good, but I need something to use as a backup. And with guns like the Tippmann X7, you just need to put one of the 9-volt battery and snap it back in place. Very easy, right? This one, you need a special casing, and I don't know where to find it. Maybe in places like, you know, I don't know, like electricity store, something like that. They might sell something like this. Maybe, I don't know, okay? But it's definitely not something you can find at home, and you cannot just put 6 batteries together and plug it into the gun. You need this casing. Okay, so don't lose it. This is the weak point of the gun. You have to have this special casing, and there's no replacement. Nothing you can use beside this one so far. Okay, and beside that, the gun does not operate without any battery. So you need battery in place. If your battery is running low, don't worry, guys. Okay. Okay. Shit, did I snap it back wrong? Woohoo! Okay, first things is you need to make sure that the battery thing is put back in the right position. I'm sure I did something wrong. Wait a second. Okay, I think. Okay, so I just put the battery back. See if like something went wrong as it's not powering on the gun. See if this works now. It's working again. Okay, see, it's working. So make sure you put the battery in the right position, right spot, or else not going to turn on the gun. Just like the Tippmann X7, you can operate the gun without battery or with battery. If your gun run out of battery, you will be able to use the mechanical firing modes. This one, there's no mechanical. It's full electro. So when you're firing and your battery runs low, the first thing you have to do is get out of the way and change battery and keep shooting. But you know what? This used to be one of my concerns, but right now I have to tell you that I have been shooting a lot with this gun, over 3,000 rounds, and the battery is the battery that it came with the box, and it's still on green, not on blue. Blue is a low power. It's still not blue yet, so it's not low power yet, and it's over 3,000 rounds that are fired. So I don't know when I need to change battery yet, but I'll tell you guys once I find out. So basically a lot of shots for the batteries, as long as you keep some nice battery, like the lithium batteries and stuff in there. I think it should last a very long time before you have to change battery at all. So basically this is my long and informative review so far. So after shooting and tweaking it a little bit, I would say the maximum and best performance power of this gun is 28 to 30 joules. It is really on par with the power of my Tiberius T8.1, 9.1, and 4.1, and also just the power of the FN303 riot gun used by the military. Instead of shooting those impact rounds, the FN rounds that is going to shatter on impact, we shoot breaker balls that penetrate through impact. So it's very, very, very deadly power. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like, and stay tuned for our future videos on the BT Defender. Bye-bye!